What's going on, everyone? So today I just want to quickly go over the brand new Danheng form that has been revealed in version 3.6 of Honkai Sorrow. No crazy edits, no background footage, nothing like that. I just want to pump out this video real quick. Right, it is early in the morning, but there is a brand new Danheng form coming out. This is going to be his third variant, the second limited 5-star version of Danheng after Imbiber Lune, and I will touch upon that in a little bit. Right, so let's talk, right? Danheng, okay, you're gonna have to bear with me here. Danheng Permensor Terra. I looked it up. I don't think either Permensor or Terra are real words. Right, I don't even know, bro. We had Imbiber Lune, now we have this shit. But this is going to be a 5-star preservation physical unit. Really interesting combo there. We've never had a physical preservation unit. But more importantly, we haven't had a single preservation unit that came out ever since adventuring back in 2.1, and then we had Fu Xuan who came out in 1.3. So it seems like they just want to release preservation units once a year, which it's not the worst, right? But this is definitely hype, and there's a lot more to talk about as well. The thing is, allegedly, Danheng Permensor Terra is going to be the next free 5-star unit. Now we know from Hoyoverse themselves, they officially confirmed that sometime within 2025, we will get another limited 5-star character, and by process of elimination, because they're not going to give away Cyrene for free, they're not going to give away Dark March for free, people have kind of realized at this point that Danheng Permensor Terra is going to be the next limited 5-star unit, right? He's preservation, right? It does make sense. If it's going to be anyone, it would be him. Right, I don't want to know, bro. I highly believe that it will be him, though. But I want to talk as well, right? This is, I'm gonna be honest, bro. This gives off heavy, like, Imbiber Lune vibes, right? It's basically the same thing, right? The vibes are there. The whole Danheng transformation vibe is there. I'm so hyped for version 3.6 and 3.5 of Honkai Sorrow. And I want to talk as well, right? Honkai Sorrow has definitely changed a lot since, you know, Imbiber Lune came out, right? This is from a whole nother era, and obviously this brand new Danheng form is not going to be a DPS because he's preservation, but I feel like they're doing really good stuff in the second half of 2025. I'll be honest, the first half of this year for Honkai Sorrow was a big old nothing burger. There was literally nothing to the game other than story, which is great. I love the story of Amphorius, but other than that, it just doesn't feel like they really have been doing a whole lot with the game. It kind of feels like the quality of life slowed down a little bit. They stopped doing companion missions. The events are scarce. The content overall is scarce, right? The events themselves aren't as memorable as they are, or as they were, you know, back then, like in 1.3, 1.4, right? I saw the 3.5 special program, and honestly, I think they're doing really good stuff. 3.5 seems to be a little bit of a slow patch compared to the rest of the patches coming this year, but I'm so looking forward to what they're gonna do next. 3.5 seems pretty huge for the story, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of looking forward to that mem event. And 3.6 is going to have Dark March and another variant of Danheng. It is starting to feel like Honkai Star is getting that charm back a little bit, and I didn't want to talk about this in a video, but really the game just, the story, it feels like everything about Honkai Star lately has gone down other than the story, that which obviously has been going up, in my opinion, right? It has felt like that, which there needs to be a balance, right? There definitely needs to be a balance, but seeing this and being reminded of the Imbiber Lune era, right? 1.3, 1.4, right? It definitely sparked something in me. I'm so hyped for Permensor Terra, right? I don't, just like with Imbiber Lune, I don't know how to say that, but that's about it for this video. One final thing, a little bit of food for thought. Allegedly, right? Again, speculation, right? Based off of leaks, but some people have been saying that this unit will be able to synergize well with Finon. Wasn't really a confirmed or a reliable leak, just something to keep note of. So once his kit does get leaked, right, if he does synergize with Finon, that is definitely something that you want to keep in mind if you have Finon on your account, right? If he does work with Finon, of course, I personally will be building him. I'm gonna build him regardless if he is free. Otherwise, gonna be a skip for me. But let's just hope, right? I never got Imbibing Luna even though I desperately wanted him because Topaz was coming in the next patch. I'm so hyped, bro. I'm actually so hyped. But that's about it. I'll see y'all. Goodbye.